What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? I want to start off by saying that I encourage you all to let me know if you want or need advice about something because I love helping my viewers out. So, with that being said, I actually had a viewer write to me about how he has like a micro penis and it has kept him from engaging in sex. So much so that he's a 30-plus-year-old virgin. Um, he's quite embarrassed because of his penis size, and he wanted to know if he should just give up on the thought of sex. And so I'm making this video for him and any man who might be dealing with this issue. Even if you're not dealing with this issue, why not stay and educate yourself on something you know nothing about? They say it's best to learn something new every day anyway, right? So with that being said, I know there are some of you who might be wondering, what's a micropenis? I've never even heard of such a thing, or I didn't even know it was a thing to begin with. Well, judging from the word micro, you probably have already determined that it must be an extremely small penis, and you are 100% correct if that was your thought. And if you're wondering if you fall into that category, if your penis is like I think it's 2.8, 2.5 inches in length when it's erect or hard, then yeah, you have a micro penis. But I want you to know, no, I need you to know that your penis does not define you as a man. Okay, well, I mean, sure. The fact that you have male genitalia, of course, scientifically it does, but there's more to being a man than just the size of your cock. Furthermore, confidence is one of the major qualities and what makes a great guy. I mean, because there are guys and then there are great guys. Which one do you want to be? And to you ladies who are watching, which one do you prefer? I will take a great guy who isn't necessarily packing down there over a jerk with an overgrown cock any day. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. When us women first meet you men, we're not even aware of what you're working with down there. We literally go off of your looks and your level of confidence. And even if you're a guy who feels like you haven't been blessed in the looks department, I'm here to tell you that personality really does go a long way. I mean, honestly, I've dated so many unattractive guys simply because of their awesome personalities. Okay, but not to get off topic though. Okay, so you have a micro penis. I need you to know, stop worrying about that because you actually kill your chances of impressing women by worrying about something we don't even have a clue about. Like the female you like, she might not even make it that far enough to even know you have a micro penis because she might prove to be a complete snob or a-hole and just turn you way off. So stop giving a damn about what she might think of your penis if she hasn't even proven she's worthy enough to get it. I mean, it's not just about the size of your penis, man. Well, unless you're just trying to screw every woman you see walking this earth, because guys like that tend to pride themselves on the size of their penis, which is why they freely slang it around. But if you're a man with class and you care about the quality of the woman you bed, then yes, she needs to prove her worthiness to you. When you're confident, a woman will want to sleep with you because confidence is a major turn on. And if you just so happen to feel like, you know what, you just don't have the confidence thing going for you, then I need you to understand that a woman who's truly into you, who truly likes you for you, she's not going to ridicule the size of your cock. She actually will accept the size of your cock. Why? Because it's attached to a friggin' awesome guy, duh. And surely, come on, you have to know you're not the only man who's worried about how his cock looks. I mean, dude, do you know There are guys out there who have smelly cocks. Those guys have to worry about women going back and gossiping to their friends about their hygiene. But guess who doesn't have to worry about that? You. And what about the guys who have moles and bumps and warts all over their cock? Dude, those men, they have to worry about women inspecting their cock and asking, "What's that?" Guess who doesn't have to worry about that? That's right, you. Oh, and let's not forget about those guys whose cocks are curved at like a friggin' almost 90-degree angle. Like, imagine the complications those guys go through. I actually dated someone with a curved cock, and let me tell you, awkward. But guess who doesn't have to worry about that? You. And then there are guys who have multicolored cocks, as if someone just took them and dipped them into multiple cans of paint. Guess who doesn't have to worry about that? You. And at least you aren't desperate like most of these guys who just randomly send dick pics to women because they're basically bragging on the size of their cock. Listen, I'm here to tell you that not having a huge cock, it's not a reason to down yourself. Oh, and I made a video prior to this one titled "Does Size Matter?" So be sure to check out that after you finish watching this. I talk about a guy's penis that was so big. He should have been a porn star. But guess what? It was one of the worst sexual experiences I've ever had. So guys, please stop thinking having a big cock equates to amazing sex. It does not. In fact, some women don't even like huge cocks. A blowjob is out of the question. We have to deal with gagging on it to the point where we feel like we're going to vomit. That's so not cool. Okay? We also have to continuously stop to catch our breath because the size of it literally blocks our airways. But a small guy, women could just pop that bad boy into their mouth with no problem. Oh my God. And another thing about huge cocks is that it can be painful. Seriously, I dated a guy who literally made me cry after sex, and they were not happy tears. That's how much pain I was in. My insides felt like someone took a hammer to them. So despite popular belief, you'd be surprised to learn a lot of men with huge cocks actually aren't that successful at scoring with women because of the fact that they have huge cocks. Once word gets around, because you know us women gossip, once word gets around that there's some guy running around with a horse dick, he can literally kiss ass goodbye. And many women, like, they think that's what they want. But the truth is they can't even handle it. I mean, the average vagina is only 3 to 4 inches deep. The G-spot is only 2 to 3 inches inside. I don't know about the rest of you ladies, but I don't want something the size of a baby's arm in me. It's painful enough. We have babies that come out of us. Do you really want to have something as big as that pumping in and out of you? Okay then. Another thing about huge cocks is that the condoms tend to pop a lot. And who the hell wants to constantly worry about whether they've just caught something from huge dong guy whose condom keeps popping? Not me. Oh, and you ladies better hope that horse dick doesn't loves anal. Talk about ripping you a new one. Anyway, I think a lot of you guys who are unhappy with the size of your cock, you get caught up in comparing yours to porn stars. Don't do that. You're unique, accept it. Now, let's move on to which sexual positions are best for your unique micropenis. Okay, so for starters, Foreplay is of the utmost importance for you, because if you can get her close to coming with foreplay alone, it makes it so much easier for her to actually come once you enter her. I recommend you get her to climax at least once before you put it in, though, because this way, not only will you feel great for being able to have made her come and put a smile on her face, but she won't be able to say you just completely suck at sex or that you're selfish. Because as women, one of our most common complaints about men during sex is that you guys are selfish, that you only care about getting yourselves off or getting yourself the nut, and then you fall fast asleep. I noticed that men with small penises, they tend to make up for it with foreplay. They tend to be exceptional at it. So if you're exceptional at foreplay, a lot of us women will actually overlook the fact that you have a small penis, because literally all you have to do is show us that you're generous and giving us pleasure, because that's really all we want, to be pleasured. So moving along, I don't think it's wise to penetrate a lady in a missionary position, because I think your thrusting is just gonna go in vain. She's not really gonna feel you. But let's say you swear by missionary, it's your favorite position, or let's say it's her favorite position. Make sure that you definitely move up and down, not in and out, because it's not gonna work in your favor. So if you've been doing that, stop it. Besides, when you move up and down, the base of your penis actually stimulates the woman's clitoris, which helps her orgasm. And when she does that, hell, she's not even going to care about you being small. She most likely is going to look at you in awe, and she might even start praising you for doing what she considered to be impossible for you to do. However, if that position doesn't work, there's always doggy style. Now with doggy style, she'll actually come by you rubbing up against her G-spot, which is inside her, as opposed to the clitoris, which is on the outside. I also suggest, take your hand, massage your clitoris, or better yet, if you have a vibrator, use that. Either way, it heightens the sensation when you do it, and that works in your favor. You might also want to try have her lay on her stomach with her legs closed tightly together. And you want to make sure that you thrust up, not in. Remember, in and out is not your friend. Basically, no matter what position, just remember, in and out is a no-no, because you don't have enough length. And so what happens is you're going to fall out frequently. And I know for me that's very frustrating, and it ruins my mood. So remember to go up and down, or even make a grinding motion, because it hits the pleasure spots in a female. Also, you should let her get on top, because then not only will you be giving yourself a break, but she'll actually get to control how deep she wants you to go. She might not want to take all of it. She can actually control the actual angle of it too, that it goes in. So now let's move on to the toys. Guys, there are so many toys on the market that can help you please her. There's actually something called a vibrating clitoral pump. You can literally pump and stimulate her clit if you feel like your cock's not enough, and you can do this while being inside her. There's also something called the vibrating jelly penis enhancer, and it's basically a penis enhancing sleeve. So you wrap it around your cock, and it immediately adds girth as well as extra stimulation. Then they have cock rings, which usually go around the base of your cock, and it restricts the blood flow. So it gives you a stronger erection, which can also give your cock a physical upgrade. It can make it appear bigger. I think strap-ons are awesome for you guys, because you'll actually give her the deep penetration that she's probably craving, but make sure she's aware of it, because you don't want to surprise her. I don't think that would be a good surprise. But I actually think that it's safe to say you guys care way more about your penis size than us women do. As a matter of fact, most women, we can't even get an orgasm through just penetration alone. And not every woman likes the feeling of being stuffed. And if everything I said, you find that you're still not convinced, perfect example is lesbians. Some of them detest the thought of penis. Some of them loathe it. They don't use strap-ons. And guess what? They magically have perfectly fine sex with their female partners. 75% of us women, we require clitoral stimulation in order to come. So if nothing else, that should make you feel way better than you've been feeling about your micropenis. Knowledge is power. And remember, I mentioned to you all that my viewer, who's the initial reason for this video being made, is a virgin. Talking to you, dude, do you know how many women will be honored to say she's your first? Many. There's something so special about being someone's first. You guys aren't the only ones who fantasize about that. Because most of the guys that us women encounter, they pride themselves on how many women they've had. But you virgins, though, you're as close to pure as it gets in this day and age, so you should never be ashamed of being a virgin. It's honestly just something else that adds to your uniqueness. And last but not least, don't forget, us women have fetishes too. There are women who want to experience sex with the owner of a micropenis. There are groups online dedicated to you men. So get to searching and don't forget to tell me all about your success afterwards. Peace.